You're on that camera. So dear brothers, dear sisters, dear family, it's a wonderful moment, an international moment. We'll sit a little bit, so please, this ceremony will probably take probably an hour. So I hope you, if you're choosing to be present, let's remove anything that might be distracting you. Palu, give me the square. I'd like to see at least some, yeah. So let us all commit to being with each other through a screen. And let's follow the sound of the bell together. And this, I would call now, I'm learning this new technology. When you hear the sound of the bell, we breathe together, although we are separated in space. We use our awareness of our breath, of the bell, to connect. My brothers are connecting all the online Wi-Fi and everything, but we can also connect with our awareness. First, awareness of our breath, then the awareness of our each other being present a little bit everywhere, and let's commit to showing up, being present for those who are taking the Wake Up School's training commitment. So let's follow the three sounds of the bell, and you can close your eyes and visualize. There are about, how many, 42 of us online. So there's 42 of us, a little bit everywhere. And just put that image of the screen there into your mind, and then with the three sounds of the bell, we can just follow our breathing and then visualize everyone breathing together. So we create a collective mindfulness support energy for our ordinees. So, breathing in, I plug into my online brothers and sisters, our community. Breathing out, I smile to my family, my spiritual family, all over, a little bit everywhere, breathing together. In, I see them in my mind, in my heart. How wonderful, our brothers and sisters committing to the path of education, of awakening, helping students, young ones, to wake up to the path of love and understanding. In, I smile to my family. Out, I feel grateful. Breathing in, I feel gratitude to all the teachers during the past 8 months, year in their career. They've sacrificed so much for the next generation. I feel so much gratitude for all of them having to put in more hours, more sacrifice for the young ones. In gratitude, out, smiling to all the teachers. Breathing in, I enjoy my in-breath. Breathing with Mother Earth, the wind, the atmosphere, all the living plants, animals, and minerals. Breathing out, I smile to Mother Earth, our great teacher, so generous, so patient with us, so resilient, immense love and freshness for all living beings. In enjoying breathing with Mother Earth, out, feeling grateful to Mother Earth, our teacher. Dear friends, thank you for your practice. And just a little bit to begin our ceremony. Can everyone hear okay? I don't know if, do we need, it's okay? All right, just let the technical team just make sure that the volume is okay with everyone. In just a few minutes, we'll begin the ceremony with incense offering. I don't know how that is experienced at home, but this is in a way for us to express our gratitude, because everything we've learned have come from teachers, from our ancestors. And so the incense offering is to bring that awareness that we are not individual, but we are part of a lineage of education throughout history of humankind. So that's an incense offering, and then we'll do touching the earth. Is a kind of yoga movement. Just some of you who have never, I don't know how, yeah, at home, you can just maybe do whatever you do. You can put a hand on your heart, you can bow, and if you know how to touch the earth, you can do that. but it's also to create that collective energy of support, of the spiritual support. So when we touch the earth, that's what it represents, that we are actually plugging into our ancestor. As they say in Star Wars, the Force, yeah? You connect with all those teachers that are right behind us. So when you touch the earth, you can feel them. You have to make them present. And for those who are taking the commitment today, please, really establish yourself. Even though it's a screen, this is how you take advantage of a ceremony, is you wholeheartedly put your heart into it, and that is the spiritual energy that you will be accessing. So please, and then after the touching the earth, we would chant the Heart Sutra again to generate an energy to support our friends who are taking the commitment today. And then follow that, we'll do the commitment, and we'll see the full gratitude, yes. And then there's full gratitude this is the first time I've done it online. Usually the gratitude, all the orderlies, they bow down, right? They touch the earth. So you're at home, so I don't know if you have if you're in your breathing room, or you're in a sacred space, or you're in front of your ancestral hearth, they call it, or hearth, whatever it is. Or you can be in front of your computer, and mainly, to express that gratitude, for gratitude. So do whatever to have you touch that spiritual energy in you, whether that's touching the earth, or some people kind of bow down. So those are instruction for our orderlies when Brother Phap Lu will chant the full gratitude. Yeah. Yes. Oh, I look over there. Okay. So we'll begin with the incense offering. Brother Ngokam will offer incense. So please let us support them with our breathing, with our mindfulness energy.
In gratitude we offer this incense throughout space and time to all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. May it be fragrant as earth herself, reflecting careful efforts, wholehearted awareness, and the fruit of understanding slowly ripening. May we and all beings be companions of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. May we awaken from forgetfulness and realize our true home. The one who bows and the one who is bowed to are both by nature empty. Therefore, the communication between them is inexpressibly perfect. Our practice center is the net of Indra, reflecting all Buddhas everywhere. And with my person in front of each Buddha, I go with my whole life for refuge. Offering light in the 10 directions, the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, to whom we bow in gratitude. Mother of Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, and all beings, nourishing, holding, and healing all, Bodhisattva Gaya, Great Mother Earth, precious jewel of the cosmos, to whom we bow in gratitude. Radiating light in all directions, source of life on earth, Mahavairochana Tathagata, Great Father Son, Buddha of infinite light and life, to whom we bow in gratitude. Showing the way fearlessly and compassionately, the stream of all our ancestral teachers, to whom we bow in gratitude.
Tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. The Dhamma is deep and lovely. We now have a chance to see, study, and to practice it. We vow to realize its true meaning. The heart of the insight that brings us to the other shore. Avalokiteshvara, while practicing deeply with the insight that brings us to the other shore, suddenly discover that all of the five skandhas equally empty, and with this realization he overcame all ill being. Listen, Shariputra, putra, this body itself is emptiness, and emptiness self is this body. Body is not other than emptiness, and emptiness is not other than this body. Same is true of feelings, perceptions, mental formations, and consciousness. Listen, Shariputra, all phenomena bear the mark of emptiness, the true nature. Nature of no birth, no death, no being, no non-being, no defilement, no purity, no increasing, no decreasing. That is why in emptiness, body, feelings, perception, mental formations, and consciousness are not separate self-entities. The 18 realms of phenomena, which are the 6 sense organs, 6 sense objects, and 6 consciousnesses, are also not separate self-entities. The 12 links of interdependent arising and their extinction are also not separate self-entities. Ill-being, the causes of ill-being, the end of ill-being, the path, side and attainment are also not separate self-entities. Whoever can see this no longer needs anything to attain. Bodhisattvas who practice the insight that brings us to the other shore see no more obstacles in their mind, and because there are no obstacles in their mind, they can overcome all fear, destroy all wrong perceptions, realize perfect nirvana. All Buddhas in the past, present, and future, by practicing the insight that brings us to the other shore, are all capable of attaining authentic and perfect enlightenment. Therefore, Shariputra, it should be known that the insight that brings us to the other shore is a great mantra, most illuminating mantra, the highest mantra, mantra beyond compare, the true wisdom that has the power put an end to all kinds of suffering. Therefore, let us proclaim a mantra, praise the insight that brings us to the other shore. Gate, gate, para, gate, para, samgate, bodhiswaha. Gate, gate, para, gate, para, samgate, bodhiswaha. Gate, gate, para, gate, Pada Samgate Bodhiswaha. So, dear friends, we have gathered today to transmit the Happy Teachers Level 2 certificate and training to the names will be read later when we give the certificates. Please enjoy your breathing while practicing touching the earth to the 4 gratitudes. You may like to join your palms if you feel inspired, and we'll practice touching the earth in gratitude to our parents, teachers, friends, and all beings. In gratitude to our father and mother who have brought us life, we bow deeply before the 3 jewels in the 10 directions. You can practice touching the earth. Next, in gratitude to our teachers. In gratitude to our teachers who have shown us how to understand and love, we bow deeply before the 3 jewels in the 10 directions. In gratitude to our teachers. Next, in gratitude to our friends. In gratitude to our friends who give us guidance and support on the path, we bow deeply before the 3 jewels in the 10 directions. In gratitude to all beings. In gratitude to all beings in the animal, plant, and mineral worlds, we bow deeply before the 3 jewels in the 10 directions. Okay, dear friends, we can join our palms and we'll transmit the 3 pillars of Wake Up Schools.
The first pillar, embodiment. Aware that my actions of body, speech, and mind are my true continuation. I'm determined to cultivate mindfulness in my daily life and not to teach this topic only as a theory or a technique. Do you make the commitment to receive, study, and practice this, the first pillar of the Wake Up Schools? you can nod or say, yes, I do, for those who want to. We can see you nodding. So please follow your breathing, 3 deep breaths. I commit to bring mindfulness throughout all aspects of my life, and not just to teach it as a subject. The second pillar, service. Aware that sharing the practice in the spirit of giving enriches myself and others, I'm determined to offer the teachings of mindfulness freely and openly, and not for my own personal gain or profit. Do you make the commitment to receive, study, and practice this, the second pillar of the wake-up schools? Please breathe deeply. The third pillar, community. Aware that my happiness and the happiness of students, parents, colleagues, and the entire school are deeply interconnected, I'm determined to build and maintain a school community that generates and embodies inclusiveness, compassion, and understanding. Do you make the commitment to receive, study, and practice this, the second pillar of the wake-up school? The third pillar of the wake-up schools. Dear friends, you have now received the transmission of the 3 pillars of the wake-up schools. Together with the 5 mindfulness trainings, these pillars will help support us on the path of a happy teacher, someone who knows how to generate happiness in the present moment, wherever they are, and how to share this practice with others. Thank you for your deep aspiration to share this with your students. Please enjoy your breathing as we listen to this text offered by our teacher to his students in the education retreat at his last public teaching.
Dear colleagues, I am a teacher and I love my job, and I know very well that you love your job too. All of us want to help young men and women to be capable of being happy and of making those around them happy. Our mission as teachers is not just to transmit knowledge, but to form human beings, to construct a worthy, beautiful human race in order to take care of our precious planet. I am very fortunate because the people, especially the young people, with whom I work and live have the same ideal. They want to learn to transform themselves so they can live happily and help others live happily too. So every time I walk into my classroom, there is happiness and mutual understanding between teacher and student, and a brotherhood and sisterhood which makes the work of teaching and studying much easier. The first step is to come back to yourself. The way out is in. Come back to yourself to be able to take care of yourself. Learn how to generate a feeling of happiness. learn how to handle a painful feeling or emotion. Listen to your own suffering so that understanding and compassion can be born and you will suffer less. This is the first step, and as a teacher, you have to be able to do this. You have to begin with yourself. We have practice methods to help us do this, and we can practice these together joyfully. Let's dream about building a community among the colleagues and personnel of our institution. There must be 2, 3, or 4 people with whom you can communicate better, right? You should talk with them first about the happiness and suffering you see in yourself and in your school. These people will see your transformation and healing. You are fresh, compassionate, and smiling. You can talk with them and get together more often with them to be able to continue the practice, not only on your own or as a family, but as a community. Building a community of practice is absolutely necessary. You can do walking meditation together, drink tea together, have a session of total relaxation together, and by doing so, create a small community consisting of happy teachers. And it is these happy teachers who will change the world. With this little community, you will be able to change the whole institution. You can write a letter saying, "We are a group of people who have changed our lives at home and at work. We think that if you could join us, that would be wonderful." Your colleagues can then start to taste this peace, brotherhood and sisterhood, and relaxation for themselves. We cannot go on with things as they are now. If teachers are unhappy, if they do not have harmony and peace with each other, how will they help young people to suffer less and to succeed in their work? Every teacher should be a community builder. The teacher has a noble, beautiful, and respectable job, but without a community, he or she cannot do much. May we have the time and the opportunity to practice all of this together. I wish you a good and happy practice. Transmitting the pillars of wake-up schools, practicing the way of awareness, gives rise to benefit without limit. We vow to share the fruit with all beings. We vow to offer tribute to parents, teachers, friends, numerous beings who give guidance and support along the path.
Now we can share out the certificates. I think there's a little bit over like maybe 14 of them. I wish I can see your faces bigger. So thank you for joining us for that, to support all our friends. I would love to have each one of you share something, but there's too many of you. So thank you. So the certificates, I guess they will be sent to you, eventually, but I'll read them out, okay? Wake Up School Certificate, Level 2 Service. This is to certify that Michaela Becker has successfully completed the Wake Up School's Level 2 training course at Deer Park Monastery online, from November 8th to 19 to November 8th, the year 2020. The course was facilitated by Dharma teacher Richard Brady under the auspices of the Wake Up Schools program in Plum Village, France. And so it also has the 3 pillars on here, so you can put this behind your desk, or maybe at home now you're teaching. This is for Robert. Can we see Michaela? Can you say something, or let's see your face at least? Ah, there you go. Congratulations. You have inside support support over here, huh? Yeah. It's the whole family, huh? Can't wait till you come down and visit us and bring your daughter. Hello, Michaela and Thomas. Okay, thank you, Thomas, for supporting the whole family. Yeah, teaching is a whole family career. It affects everything. My brother and sisters are also teachers. Robert Hoover. Can we see Robert Hoover?
Robert Hoover.
Can we spotlight them? Oh, there we go. Congratulations, Robert. Thank you for being a teacher. Leora Amira. Leora? If you speak or something, it will. Okay, there we go. Ah, Leora. New York? Okay, wow, East Coast.
108, Broadway.
Congratulations. Krista Royal. Krista, she's up there, yeah. Yay, where is she from? Krista Royal. You're from planet Earth, okay. Elena Cardo. Elena Cardo, congratulations. Raquel Pognetti. Rachel Pognetti. Wow, Pop Lou is getting all the right ones, huh? Thank you, Rachel. And you got support there right next to you. That's so wonderful. Happy Sangha family there. Thank you. Sylvia Nupan. You see her? Wave your hand when I call your name, so Pop Lu knows. There she is. So he knows which square to highlight. Okay, Sylvia. Merci for being a teacher. Huh? Ben Marcoon. Can you do one of these? There you go. It's easier for us to see. Thank you, Ben. Oh, I wish we can unmute them a little bit. Elizabeth Krishnovich. Wow, what an interesting last name. Are you from Europe somewhere? Poland or somewhere, huh? Poland? Polish? Ah, wonderful. Thank you for being a teacher, Elizabeth. And Antares Hernandez Cervente. Sí, español. Sí. Bueno, viva. Wendy Blaine. Okay. The waving helps, huh? Thank you, Wendy, for joining us and being a teacher. Wow, you're in a sacred space there. Beautiful. And Jonathan Billy? Jonathan Billy. Is that right? Is that Jonathan there? Which one is Jonathan? No, it's not that one. No, wrong one. That's support. Oh, there's too many people waving. Oh, okay. That was your family supporting you. They were like just rooting for you. Wow, that's wonderful. Thank you, Jonathan. And I think that's it. I don't know if there's anybody who we forgot. Did we forget anybody? Wave like this, and we will get your name down. And no, we got everyone. But thank you. This is a very appropriate ceremony right in the middle of pandemic and all that. So I don't know how many of you are actually teaching at home, but my sister-in-law is teaching at home, and my brother is sort of teaching, and thank you if you're doing that. That's a lot of time commitment, and thank you for taking on this path. We do need so much more kind and compassionate teachers. And my brother said the burnout rate for teachers is quite high before, and now it's probably exponential, because now you're doing it at home and your children are probably at home now. So we hear you, and we wish we can have you all come and be part of the village here, because that's probably what it takes. But I think let's support each other with online presence, with the Dharma, the practice, so that you can ride this wave together, this period that's testing every family, every human being, the planet. Actually, what's testing the human being now, what the animals and plants have been, in the last 100 years, we've been doing that to them. So in a way, we are sharing a little bit of the burden of the planet, I believe. So let us stay strong, stay healthy, and stay committed to the path. And I think our teacher would be happy right now to know that if you're taking the wake-up schools, that was his dream, our teacher, to create that. And ever since he was a young monk, Dharma teacher, he dreamed of creating mindful schools. So we are on that path. And I don't know if you heard the president-elect share last night, but I think he said his wife, what was her name? Jill? Yeah, she's like, he did a call out for teachers, which is great news. I don't know what that means, but it hopefully means more funding and more arts program and mindfulness and social humanities program. Happy programs, not just So that's something we look forward to, and please keep in touch with us. I don't know if Brother Phaplu or Brother Ngokam or any of us here. Actually, if maybe one of you, I would love to hear from someone who just made the commitment to share something. Is that okay with everyone? I mean, since we're online and we've gathered all this energy, let's... Yeah.
So dear friends, I don't know if you can see me. Okay. So just to add on what Brother Phap Yung already shared, a lot of you ask about Wake Up Schools Level 3. And now you're kind of activated to go out and build educator sanghas, and even to lead, I guess, online, building sanghas with, getting together with a Dhamma teacher. I see that Richard is here, and John Salerno White, and I think David and others, that we don't have to wait until the pandemic is over to start educators retreats online. or even days of mindfulness when we can gather together. And so once you completed the level 2, part of the training for level 3 is to actually learn to train the trainers, to actually be somebody who's building communities and creating spaces, either online or in your school, where people come together and practice mindfulness. And then, yeah, kind of, like Tai said, you can create a community. And so you don't have to wait around for us to tell you anymore. You have everything you need already to do that. And the only thing we ask you, to do it together. That's our spirit. We always, you see the brothers here, we transmit together. And as the teachers, as Sangha, we also work together. So we try to find a way to work together with other Sangha OI members and Dhamma teachers. And we can do it. You're authorized.
So look forward to spring. We're already planting the seed for educators, online educators retreat international. So that will be wonderful. I hope you can join us for that. I don't know if there's anyone who would like to say anything, especially any of our who just made the commitment. You can wave your hand like this, and maybe Phop Lu can.
Where's the mic?
Phop Lu, there's somebody who wants to share. Oh, we can't hear. Oh, okay. We just use the laptop. Just use your laptop then. Yeah, your laptop. Okay. Can you wave your hand again so Phop Lu can see you? Somebody wanted to say. There you go. Sister. There one.
Yeah, it's probably okay.
Rachel Anjali from Pensacola, and I just want to give my extended thanks to the and to Wake Up Schools for giving us the platform to have this. I can't think of a better time to go through this kind of pandemic. It helped me so much. And I just wanted to give my gratitude to all of you that showed up today. Thank you.
Hi, this is Richard. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
To thank all of the orderlies, and I wanted to give a number of people who are doing the teaching besides me.
Richard, can you come closer to the mic?
Certificate. But I want to give you a chance. He or she is here or not. It should be a wonderful time to do it.
So you express gratitude to the teacher that they work with.
Express your gratitude to all the teachers you work with. In fact, maybe you like to write them a love letter, as Tai would say. You write them a love letter to express that. Thank you, Richard. Richard is our overseer of all this program. It's so beautiful. Anyone else want to share? How about you and your family members?
Go ahead. I just feel very grateful to my mentors in the Wake Up Schools program, Alexa Singer-Tells and Michelle Tai, and also Richard Brady for facilitating all of it, and just the opportunity to go through this journey. So much of mindfulness in education, I think, can really benefit from this sort of inside-out approach that Wake Up Schools brings. That it's anchored in moral values and also just joy. So I also want to say, speaking of joy, thank you to my family who showed up as me previously, and all the folks that are here, and to everybody sharing this ceremony with us, and to Tai. Thank you.
Anyone else? Wave your hand. We can have a few sharing this. This is very nourishing. So I think this, like, your sharing is our vitamins for showing up for the ceremony. Just wave your hand if you want to chime in.
Alexander, dear Chai, I'm so grateful to be here, dear brothers. This is a special moment that you set up the ceremony in the meditation hall, which makes it even more festive, although we are at home. And I want to thank you, my mentor, John, and Sylvia, for supporting me through this year. These were very precious meetings we had last year, and very nourishing for myself. And I'm so happy because I received level 1 with Brother Fabio and Brother Fabium. So this is a happy continuation for me. And thank you so much for spending your lazy afternoon with us.
As she understands.
Wow, you know our schedule. You have connection here in the monastery, I see.
Hello, brothers. I just want to express my deep gratitude to my mentor, David Dimmick, and to Richard Brady for the online coursework and communications we've had throughout the past year. They were all very enriching and nurtured my practice so much. And just that I really look forward to sharing this practice as I have been with my colleagues and all my students. There's much work that needs to be done with that. The more, hopefully, the more the practice will benefit people. I mean, that's what this is all about. So I thank the whole Sangha for this great support, for which I probably would not be such a great vessel for my school right now if it wasn't for our Sangha. So, again, thank you so much for your presence and everything you've done.
Thank you, everyone. Maybe we can end. Oh, excuse me.
No.
No.
You muted?
Muted?
There.
Yes, okay. Thank you. I'm very grateful to the Wake Up Schools program, to Richard Brady, to my mentor, Aurora, and I feel a lot of joy today, and also that I'm sharing this with my family, with my dear colleagues who practiced with me, and I just want to thank everybody because I feel very happy, I'm very joyous, and I think this is something that's very beautiful, and that we get to share this. So thank you very much.
Shall we sing a song together? Happiness is here and now. Yes? Happiness is here and now. I have dropped my worries. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. No longer in a hurry. Happiness is here and now. I have dropped my worry. Somewhere to go, something to do, but I don't need to hurry. Thank you, everyone. Have a joyful rest of the part of the day that you're in. And we'll see you again online.